Hello everyone, it is Miss Kirk and I am so excited to be here with you all today for another counseling lesson. I have a really cool new book that I'm going to share with you all today, and it is called The World Needs More Purple People. It's kind of a funny title. I wonder what a purple person is. I think we'll find out. But this book talks about how we need more purple people. So before we read the book, I want to talk a little bit about what the world needs more of. So just think to yourself, what do you think the world needs more of? Maybe it's more candy, or more French fries, or more pizza. That would be pretty cool. But what would really make our world happier if we had more of it? Think to yourself for just a second. If you have a great idea, you can say it out loud. If you want to write it down, you can write it down. If there's someone in the room with you, you can tell them what you think the world needs more of. Be thinking about that as we read our story and as we have our discussion today, and we'll talk more about it at the end. One of the things I think the world needs more of is being proud of ourselves and being happy about the people we are. Sometimes we spend a lot of times wishing we were more like someone else. Maybe wishing we could play basketball like Russell Westbrook, or maybe wishing that we had different hair or a different color of skin. Or maybe we wish we were smarter or a better reader or something like that. I hear that a lot, people wishing they were more like someone else. So I think the world needs more people that are happy with who they are and that are proud of who they are. So think about that as we get started too. If you're not in your crisscross, join me in that crisscross. Remember, we call this our seated mountain pose. When we're in crisscross, when our back is straight, strong like a mountain, our head's reaching towards the sky. I like this posture because it's proud, just like I want us to be. It shows that we're proud of who we are. We're putting our best face forward. We're sitting up tall and strong, just like a mountain. Very good. From our seated mountain pose, I want to do a little activity. It won't take long, but on this card, I have a purple cat, just like the purple people we're going to read about. And this purple cat says to reach your fingers out. So reach your fingers out in front of them, in front of you, and you're going to wiggle them. So just begin to wiggle your fingers. They can be straight out in front of you or out to the side, whatever feels best. Kind of waking up your fingers. And as you wiggle your fingers, start saying to yourself something that makes you special. You can say it out loud or in your head, but keep wiggling your fingers. I am special. I am special because there's no one else like me. I am special because I work hard. Now maybe move your arms to a different position and keep going. I am special because I feel happy. I am special because I am loved. I am special because I am me and there is no one else like me. Good. Bring your hands back to your lap. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time with our toes. So reach your toes out in front of you and start wiggling your toes back and forth. So wiggling those toes, but doing the same thing. I am special because I am me and there is no one else like me. I am special because I try my best. I am special because I have brown hair and blue eyes. I am special because I can do hard things. Wiggling your toes as you think about those things. Now reach your toes out in front of you and reach your hands out in front of you, wiggling all of them. And together we're going to say, I am special. So all together on 3. 1, 2, 3. I am special. Very good. Come back to your seated mountain pose. I hope that was a good way to wake up your body by wiggling it, but also wake up your mind by thinking about all those things that make you special. You can do that anytime, anywhere. It's a good way to get your body and your mind ready for the day. Now the next card that has a purple cat, now our purple cat is spotted. Can you see that? And the purple cat says, leopards are so fast. Have you ever seen a leopard before? Maybe at the zoo or on TV. They are really, really fast. Maybe you could look up and find out how fast they are after our lesson. What do you think a leopard says to itself to make it run so fast? What do you think it thinks in its head? How does it cheer itself on? We were just talking about what makes us special, and sometimes we need to use that positive self-talk to cheer ourselves on. I call that positive self-talk because it's the thoughts in our brain that we tell ourselves that are positive that really cheer ourselves on. So maybe if you're taking a hard math test, that positive self-talk can cheer you on. Or maybe if you're about to play a really important basketball game, that positive self-talk can cheer you on. Or maybe if you're about to meet someone brand new and you're kind of nervous, that positive self-talk can cheer you on. What do you think the leopard does to cheer itself on? Maybe it says, you are special, you are fast, you can do hard things. I don't know. What do you think the leopard says? Yeah, we all use that positive self-talk to help ourselves in hard situations. So think about what things you can say to yourself to remind yourself just how special and just how much you can do, especially when you use that positive self-talk. Very good. Well, let's get to our book now. Again, I told you it's called The World Needs More Purple People. And we don't know what purple people are yet, but I bet we're going to find out. Do you have any guesses before we get started? If you do, say them out loud or just in your head. What might a purple person be? If you look at the people on the front of our book, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Do they look the same or different? They look different to me. They have different color hair, different color skin. Some are boys and some are girls. Some are tall and some are short. Some are even upside down. Yeah. This one has a missing tooth. This one has a head wrap. They're all different, so I wonder what makes them purple people. Let's read our book and find out. Hey kid, I've got a secret. It's gonna knock your socks off, and I can't wait to share it with you. Ta-da! Follow my guide to become a purple person. How to Be a Purple Person by Penny. This is Penny. She's going to tell us all about how to be a purple person. Now, you may be asking yourself, why in the whole wide world would I want to be purple? Purple is a magic color made when red and blue work together. I think all the best things in the world are purple. But you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with people? Wow, are you a genius? Because you're already on your way to becoming a purple person. You want to know why? Step number 1. Purple people ask really great questions. My dad says that purple people ask great questions. Questions about everything, even questions about questions. See some of the questions she asks. Hey Dad, how far away is outer space? Have you ever met a dolphin? How many dolphins live in outer space? Penny's asking a lot of questions. Purple questions are the kind that help you learn something really big about the world or something really small about another person. Purple questions are, how tall is the world's tallest rainbow? What's your bear's name? My bear's name is Charlie. Dad says the more purple questions you ask, the more purple you become. How many do you think there are? He also says I can only ask him about 20 questions about space dolphins per day. So we know step number 1 to being a purple person, asking really great questions. Why do you think that makes you a purple person? Any ideas? One reason I was thinking that would make you a purple person is because think about how much you would learn about other people if you asked really great questions. Remember we said at the beginning, all these people look different. They probably all come from different types of families. So think about how much you could learn about them if you asked great questions. Or think about how much you could learn about outer space if you asked great questions. Or how much you could learn about the world we live in. Yeah, if you just ask really good questions. All right, here's step number 2. Are you ready? Step number 2 to being a purple person. Laugh a lot. My grandma says that purple people laugh a lot. We are always laughing together. I mean like snot out of our nose laughing. Look at that picture. Ew. But they're having fun, aren't they? They're laughing. We laugh at books. We laugh at jokes. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. We even laugh at donkey dances and hairy elephant knees. Hee-haw, hee-haw. We especially laugh at Grandpa's funny noises. Ha-ha, snort, ha-ha. I sometimes snort when I laugh. Do you ever do that? I do. Just like Grandpa. Purple laughing helps us remember things we share and forget what we thought made us different. And it's almost impossible to be angry when you're laughing. Try it. I dare you. Grandma says the more purple laughing you do, the more purple you become. She also says that Grandpa's noises are her favorite funny noises in the whole wide world. All right, so now we know step number 2 to becoming a purple person. Laugh a lot. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Yeah, so far both steps are easy. Ask great questions and laugh a lot. We can do that, can't we? Yeah, very good. Just think about how much happier the world would be if we all laughed just a little bit more. Can you think of something that makes you laugh? Grandma likes to laugh at Grandpa's funny noises. They're laughing playing Foursquare. Maybe laughing at jokes or at TV shows. What makes you laugh? One thing that makes me laugh is when I'm talking with people I love and they're telling funny stories, and I just love to laugh with people I love. All right, are you ready for step number 3? Here we go. Step number 3, use your voice and don't lose your voice. I'm gonna say that one more time, it's a little tricky. Use your voice and don't lose your voice. My mom says that purple people use their voice and they don't lose their voice. She encourages me to use my voice to sing, to give good ideas, and to share my opinions. Let's see what she said. She's singing, "My dad is the one with the hairy chest who loves me more than all the rest." And to give ideas, good ideas, she said, "Let's wear monster costumes to school." And to share her opinions. I personally feel like we shouldn't have to eat Brussels sprouts because they smell like sweaty socks. That's her opinion. I love Brussels sprouts. Sometimes people lose their voice, and that's okay. It happens. A purple voice helps someone who is having trouble finding their own voice. Purple people don't just speak up, they're also really good listeners. Maybe you could tell them you don't like it when they call you that name. Want me to help you tell them? Ooh, sticking up for someone. Mom says the more you use a purple voice, the more purple you become. Mom, can you help me with my play? She also says she heard my opinion on Brussels sprouts, but I still have to eat them. I guess I'm going to have to work on a better argument. It's okay to have our own opinion, but we may not always get our way. All right, so that's step number 3, use your voice. I love the example down here of using your voice to stick up for someone who's maybe experiencing bullying or someone being unkind to them. Or maybe if they're experiencing someone discriminating against them because of something, maybe the color of their skin or the religion that they have or for some other reason. It's important to use our voice for that. We want everyone to feel welcome and to feel treated equally. Yeah. All right, that's step number 3. So we have step number 1, we've already covered about asking good questions. Step number 2, do you remember what it was? Laughing, yep, laugh a lot. And then step number 3, using your voice. So let's see what step 4 is. Step 4, work hard, super duper hard. My grandpa says purple people know how to dig in and get stuff done. He and I like to work hard while we build things, and while we learn things, and while we grow things. They're building something, they're learning about birds, and they're growing tomato plants. They're working hard, but are those fun ways to work hard? Yeah, there are really fun ways to work hard. Super duper hard. Purple work is the kind of work that's done together to change something that needs changing. What do we want? More playgrounds. When do we want them? Now. Or to fix something that needs fixing. Or to help someone who needs helping. That's the good kind of hard work. Yeah. Changing things that need changing, fixing things that need fixing, helping things or someone who needs helping. Can you think of something you could change that needs changing, or fix that needs fixing, or help that needs helping? Think about it. That's what purple people do. Grandpa says the more purple work you do, the more purple you become. He also says no purple work has ever been done while sitting on your backside sipping strawberry lemonade. All right, are you ready for the last step? Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Are you really, really ready? Okay, drum roll please. Our last step to becoming a purple person. Drum roll. Let's hear what it is. Step number 5, paint yourself purple. Do you think that's really what the next step is? Ooh, she did it. Penny's purple. Just kidding. That's not the way to become a purple person. Actually, being a purple person has nothing to do with what you look like. My teacher says purple people look all sorts of ways. They are big and small, old and young. Some will wear cool coats, some wear shorts with lots of pockets, and some wear funny hats. Some purple people feel blue sometimes, and red other times. And some purple people even have green hair. Can you see all those different types of purple people? So many different types of people. Tall and small, old and young, cool coats, lots of pockets on their shorts, funny hats. So some purple people feel blue sometimes. What does that mean? What does it mean to feel blue sometimes? Yeah, to feel sad sometimes. Even purple people feel sad sometimes. And they also feel red sometimes. What do you think that means? Can you see her? Yeah, angry. Remember at the very beginning of our story, they said that purple is made from blue and red combining. So that's okay to have some blue and red in us. Sometimes we're going to be sad. Sometimes we're going to be angry. We can still be purple people. We can even have green hair. Here's the real step number 5. Just be you, the real you. Like my teacher says, purple people come in every color you can dream up and every size you can think up. The only way to be purple is to just be you, because you are the only you we've got. So those are my surefire steps to turning into a purple person. Wait a minute. You ask really great questions. Step number 1. You laugh a lot. Step number 2. You use your voice all the time. That was step number 3. You are a really hard worker. Number 4. And you are totally you, which was step number 5. I guess you've been a beautiful purple person this whole time. I sure am glad you are a purple person just like me. Because the world needs more purple people just like you. Let's read that one more time. That's really important. I sure am glad you are a purple person just like me. Because the world needs more purple people just like you. Very good. Look at all the different types of purple people. All of us can be purple people because those 5 easy steps to become purple are easy to do. But just think about how much more purple our world could be and how much better our world would be if we all ask really great questions and laugh a ton and use our voice and never lose our voice and work really, really hard. And most important, be you. We talked at the beginning about what makes you special, and we said over and over that you are special because you are you. There's no one else out there like you. We don't want to be more like someone else because there's already one of those, right? We want to be more like you because we have to be ourselves. That is what makes us a purple person. And that is what is going to make this world even more purple and even more amazing. Before we end for today, I have one more card I wanted to do. You worked really hard through this lesson, and I hope you learned something about being a purple person. So as we end, compliment yourself. Do you know what compliment means? That's when we say something nice about someone or about ourselves. So a compliment would be, I like how hard you worked, or I like how you were a friend to that other kid, or I like your shoes. Or I like your shirt. Or maybe I like the color of your eyes. Those are all compliments. but we're going to give this compliment to ourselves. So think of a compliment to give to yourself. We're all going to say it out loud while we pat ourselves on the back for a job well done. So my compliment for myself is, Miss Kirk, you did a great job reading the story about purple people. Job well done, Miss Kirk. I complimented myself. Can you think of a way to compliment yourself? Maybe you were a good listener through this lesson. Maybe you helped your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa today. Think of a compliment about yourself. Say it out loud. Now pat yourself on the back and say, good job. Job well done. We need to do that more often, don't we? Usually we're really hard on ourselves and we need to give ourselves more compliments and tell ourselves just how purple we are more often. Before we end, I want to give you one big compliment. I want to tell you all, thank you. You did a wonderful job being a purple person. Now go out and be a purple person everywhere you go because the world needs more purple people. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.